Hello and welcome, my bad teeth boys. How you doing? We're talking about the Orcs Warrior Den today. What I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to kind of talk about the damage, the health, and the armor. We're going to go over the three skills really quick. We're going to hop in the game and show them off pretty much right away. As far as damage goes, it's pretty low, man. I know you're looking at the bar and saying it's about halfway up. Think of it as even lower than that, man. These guys are not damage doers; they are stallers. They've got a lot of health, and that a lot of health allows them to basically just almost stay alive forever. You don't even need armor to survive forever, as long as you have enough health and you're regaining enough health over here. Because we've got our three skills. They get bonus damage, so they're still doing an okay amount of damage, I guess. They can still do. They can do something. They're not just sitting there just tanking things forever. They still do some damage. The captain promotion allows one of your orcs to become even stronger, basically keeping yourself from dying even longer and doing a little bit of extra bonus damage. But this is the real blood winner right here, guys. This one's the good one. The Seal of Blood. Orc warriors win HP regeneration per second. I guess earn HP generation per second. They get it. So we're gonna show them off in the game really quick. Let's do it. I'm going to be playing on the Odal Farmlands for every single one of my tower videos today, guys. I hope you don't mind. Also, just as I've always got to say this in every single one of my videos, you can indeed win every single map on here on Impossible, iron challenges, heroic challenges, and everything without paying a single dollar besides the cost of the game. So don't feel like you need to buy any of the other towers unless you just want to have them for the cool factor or the fun factor. So let's go up to the Orc Warriors here. Basically, as you get them up to like second and third tier, they're going to gain a little bit more health. They're going to gain a little bit of attack. But look, even at this level, at level 3, 5 to 7 attack, like that's not a lot. That's less than like the first tier Archer Tower over here. Going all the way up to 4th tier, man, finally getting a little bit of a bonus, 260 health and 9 to 15 attack. That's still nothing to mess around with here, guys. It's okay, but it's not amazing. If you look, sure, they're gonna stall these guys for a pretty long time. But if you actually look at their health, it can go down unless you get the Seal of Blood. So if we get the Seal of Blood first, we get the 5 HP, we get the second one, we all the way up to 10 HP over here. So it gets to the point where these guys, it's not like they can't die, but it's very unlikely for them to die. Unless they're constantly fighting somebody, or if somebody, one of the bosses or something like that, like uses a special move on them to actually take them down. That's like one of the only ways that you're usually going to end up killing them. Beyond that, though, you can also get the Captain promotion over here. This is, again, going to give you the Orc Warrior. This is our Orc Captain, excuse me. This Orc Captain is even more unkillable, but don't think of him, again, as a damage doer. 15 to 23 attack really isn't that good. It's just sort of there. It's helpful, don't get me wrong, but it's just sort of there. But really, the entire job of this tower, just so you guys understand, is to put another tower in the way, either a rocket riders or a furnace or even maybe, mausoleum or something like that. Stall the people so you can kill them with whatever you need to kill them with. But you can also do the Lust for Combat. So this is going to be 40% bonus damage, and then all the way up to 80% bonus damage. So we're almost doubling our damage output by doing those two left upgrades. But still, you should not think of them as damage doers. That's still really not their job. I mean, they're just there to keep the guys busy for as long as you possibly can until you can eventually take them down. But I will say this. I was actually surprised at how long we could stall the enemy units with almost never dying in most situations. Like I said, I rarely ever had them where I'm like, oh crap, they're dead again and dead again. Oh no, they're dead again. Once I get up to 4th tier and had all these abilities over here. On top of that, they're actually fairly cheap. To get all of those upgrades going and everything, we're not spending that much money on this overall. But you do have to support them with abilities, with other towers, and with your hero and everything to actually make sure they're going to be doing something over here. So that's pretty much all I've got for the Orc Warriors. I actually really like them as my stalling tower. I would honestly, if I had to rate them, I would probably give them like a 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoy using them. It doesn't really show how good they are when you have all these guys coming out against them at once and no real attack tower. But it can show that even with no attack tower, they're still doing something. Even like that, like they're doing something that's not even their job, and they're still doing it well. And that shows how good they are as a tower overall. Plus, there is 3 of them, which I think is one of the key things here, guys. Keeping 3 guys on top of each other at the same time, allowing you to use these rocket riders or whatever the heck you need to group people up to do that grouped damage. That helps out a lot. But that's all I've got for you guys today. So if you think I did a good job explaining this tower, make sure you press the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.